Hey there, we're about to dive into one of the most unexpected connections I've ever heard of, a secret link between a concert hall and an operating room. Seriously, it's part medical history, part musical secret, and it is absolutely fascinating.
So, let me just ask you this. Picture a violinist, just lost in a beautiful, soaring solo. Got it? Okay, now picture a surgeon in an operating room, carefully stitching up a wound. What in the world could those two things possibly share?
The answer, believe it or not, is animal intestines. Yeah, you heard me right. For centuries, this one single raw material has been the secret ingredient for both saving lives and making breathtaking music. So how on earth does that work?
Well, let's get into it. We're going to break down the incredible, kind of old-world process that turns this humble material into something incredibly strong, resonant, and just so versatile.
You see, the whole thing really comes down to isolating one key component, collagen. It's this super tough, fibrous protein, and it's the essential building block that gives the final string all of its amazing strength and durability.
It's basically a four-step journey. First, the intestines are harvested, cut up into ribbons, and then scraped clean. Next, they're purified. They get soaked in a solution that just dissolves all the unwanted stuff, leaving only pure collagen. Then, that collagen is stretched super tight on these racks to get all its fibers lined up. And finally, it's twisted into one long, durable string. What a transformation, right?
And this is where our little string story splits in two. It goes on to live two totally different lives, one in the world of medicine and the other in the world of music. From literally healing our bodies to creating these beautiful harmonies.
So on the one hand, you have medical sutures, or stitches. And on the other, you have musical strings for instruments like violins. It just seems impossible that the exact same material could be perfect for both jobs, but the secret is all in its unique properties.
Okay, so check this out. Here's why it's a perfect match for both. Doctors use these strings for stitching because they are incredibly strong. But here's the really genius part. Our bodies naturally absorb them over a few months, so you don't even need to get them removed. And it just so happens that that exact same strength and flexibility is also perfect for producing the rich, warm sounds of a violin. And the craziest part? This ancient technology is actually still used in both fields today.
It really makes you stop and to think about the hidden history inside the things we see every day. We hear the sound of a string quartet and think of it as something so pure and beautiful, but its origins are way more raw and organic than we could ever guess.
So the next time you hear a piece of classical music and it just completely moves you, I want you to remember this one unforgettable thought. Your favorite song could be played on animal guts. It's a wild thought, and I guarantee it'll stick with you.
It just makes you look at the world a little differently, doesn't it? What other secrets are hiding out there in plain sight in the objects we use every single day? Thanks for hanging out with me.